Good afternoon, everybody. How are you? And welcome to another stream. Wow, we're on a bit of a roll. We went out this morning, Beck and I. We went out to a couple of car boots, so we thought we would share them. I keep on saying we, but Rebecca's actually tucked up in bed. She did actually come out with me this morning. We woke up super early, walked Alf, and then we yeah, like I said, we woke up super early, walked Alf, then we made our way to a couple of car boots, came home. She's absolutely knackered. She's actually trying to recover and get some energy so she can cook Sunday roast, and I think that's a really good reason for her to get some rest, is so that she can make like her killer Sunday roast, which I look forward to very much. So I'll say a few hellos and then we can get on with the haul. We've got Sib in the chat. Sib is on fire at the moment, says hola, how are you? Stephen Bennett says hi, as does Paul Calvert. Sib, we're not packing anything, we are just sharing a haul. Ash, I'm the legend, says hello, as does Dr. Doodle Do. Lobster Pot says here live more often than not. Yes, I'm just loving it at the moment. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I've got the time, which is different. Peter Ray has popped in as well. Hi Peter. As has Jason. Karin says hi Zahir, and I'm going to watch and list. Fantastic. Paul says hi Z, I spend more time with you than I do with my other half. That's dangerous, Paul. You will hear from your other half about that imminently, because I'm guessing she's not going to be pleased. So Ash says just about to list some stuff, so we'll put you on in the background. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to listing some of this stuff. It's like the buzz of getting back out to the car boots has definitely I suppose like a little break has not done any harm. It's been a nice thing where it's like you know, we feel pretty good about it, really enjoy it. We went out and we got some really nice items, considering it is the tail end. So it's one of those situations where, you know, it was cold. It was, you know, it was very cold this morning. For those of you guys that went out, you will know it was freezing. The grass was wet. You know, fingers were icing up. It was horrible. Shazad has popped in and says hi as well. So yeah, it was really good. Pete Retro Collectible says I'm enjoying the booting at the moment as well. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I think we enjoy it very much now because we're not dependent on it. And we very much see the pickups we're getting from the car boots and charity shops as nice, like top ups. So you know, and it's a bit of variety as well. We're actually doing. It seems to have picked up with all the RC stuff, so it's also nice when you get like another sale on top that isn't RC that you've picked up that week and it's sold. And you know, I'm pretty pleased with what we found, considering, I mean, bear in mind it is quite near the tail end of the car boot season. And one thing I want to say is a lot of it does come down to just doing a couple of laps sometimes. When we turned up at the first car boot, we went to a car boot called Windike, which is kind of local to us, not that local. I mean, it's a bit of a drive. When I say local up here, it just feels like, because it doesn't take ages to drive there, but there's a bit of mileage, you know, you wouldn't want to walk it. Hi Carla, hi Margaret. No, you've not missed anything, Carla. I've not even shared anything yet. I'm just rambling. I need to check your video out as well. I didn't get a chance to see it, but I thought I'd quickly nip on whilst no one else was doing their Sunday live stream. Shazad says I would use the car boot stock to scratch your quick flip itch. I think that's exactly it, Shazad. I think I can appreciate the benefits of that, and it's nice to see items moving quickly. And that's what's happened in the previous week. We've actually sold quite a few items that we picked up last week, and I'm hoping that we'll do the same again. We've got some really, you know, decent little flips to share, and I'm kind of excited about that, definitely. George says, afternoon Z and everyone, sold an iMac for £350 on Facebook Marketplace this morning. Well, that is a productive start to the week, to the Sunday, isn't there? That is a great way to start to start the week. That is fantastic. Right. Okay, Jason says, hi Zahir, I went to Windyke, thought it was rubbish. Crap. I only bought one Assassin's Creed figure. I did go late at 8:30 a.m. I was watching F1. Yeah, we got there, I think, just after 8-ish, Jason, and it didn't look, that's the thing. What I was going to say is, like, doing a few laps sometimes really does help, because one of the things with Windyke that I saw, or a lot of car boots, I suppose, at this time of year, you're going to probably see, because the amount of car boots in the area are shrinking, like some of them are going to have turned off, the ones that are left running are going to get all the dealers that normally sell at those converging onto fewer and fewer car boots. So whereas normally you might have the first row or the first and second row devoted to the regular dealers that set up their regular stalls, it seemed like with Windyke it was like more like 4 or 5 rows of regular dealers, like, you know, with their long stalls, not setting anything up, not putting anything out, going around and buying before they set up themselves. And then the regular people, there was only a handful of, and they were right at the end. So yeah, I do think that is something that you look out for. However, there's still plenty of stuff to pick up if you do a couple of laps, because sometimes people put stuff out and they don't, you know, they don't ask too much for it, which is really good. Why don't you try selling RC on the Facebook Marketplace? Oh wait, very funny, George. You know what, I probably should be on there just so I can be part of the Thunder Tiger RC like groups and things, but until I'm 100% certain, I wouldn't let it consume my time, and more importantly my mind, like mind space. Like, there's always someone to chat to on Facebook. Until then, I'm going to stay away, even if it is a detriment, because I do feel like it is, in terms of the marketplace, definitely a detriment, because there was definitely a customer base ready-made for me with the Facebook Marketplace group, you know, especially for Thunder Tiger. There was an international Thunder Tiger RC fans group, and I would have fit right in there. I was actually part of it, but the problem was I barely spent any time in there. I was spending all my time just chatting and just, you know, and flicking through posts. Hey Lisa, how are you? Thank you for popping in, appreciate it. Right, so let's get on with a few finds so I can just share with you guys. Firstly, let me know if the stream looks okay, because I'm being told video output is low. You're not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So if you could let me know if that is the case or not. This is getting quite frustrating. My streaming software says everything is a-okay. On my preview it looks a-okay, everything's looking really good, but for some stupid reason it says that it's not. It says like video output slow, which is disconcerting, so I just like to check that you know, everything looks and sounds good. Fantastic, thank you Jason, thank you Kenneth, Lobster Pot, thank you, thank you Corin. Okay, thanks Lisa. Alright, what we're going to do is let's start with a few items. Just to say, I'm streaming a bit of Fortnite at 4 PM on my channel. No worries Peter, that'll be cool. CT Radio 85 asks, what type of microphone do I use? It's a Samsung mic that I bought cheaply off eBay. Okay, yeah, okay, thank you. So yes, yeah, like it's a Samsung mic, but it's an XLR mic, and it's going into like a mixer which I can adjust if I want to and stuff like that. I just like geeking around with things like this. Lisa says, looking your gorgeous normal cough self. Thank you Lisa for that veiled compliment. Right, let's get on to a few items then that I would like to share with you guys. Let's just take you to the first item. So the first item I want to share with you guys is this little guy. We all know Polaroids are worth picking up. You know, I tend to go, Lisa's asking how's Bex. She's okay, she's not feeling great. she's getting some sleep because she came out car booting with me. She's getting a little bit of sleep because she needs to get her energy up because she's got a few bits to do today. You know, getting all the kids' uniforms ready and stuff, and she's making a Sunday roast. So I think she's getting a little bit of kip, and then she's gonna be making a lovely Sunday roast. So she said I'll have to do this by myself. But yeah, this is a Polaroid camera. If you guys haven't already heard, these do sell for good money. And the ones I tend to look for, because sometimes you can get newer Polaroid cameras which don't tend to be worth as much money. What you want to look for is a camera that takes a cartridge. So as long as it takes a cartridge, you'll be okay. So most of the time on these cameras, you'll have like a little lever that you can push and it pops open at the front, and there is a slot there for a cartridge. Now there's two main types of film. There's 600 series film, or in this case this takes SX70 film, so you just have to bear that in mind. Now you won't be able to test this unless you have a cartridge, but in my experience these things are built like outhouses, brick outhouses. I very seldomly have, I don't think, no actually not very seldomly, in all the Polaroid cameras I've sold, and I've sold them on eBay, I've sold them on Amazon, I've not ever had an issue with it not working, or someone saying it's not working. So definitely worth looking out for. Now I paid £4 for this, which I'm pretty pleased with. It was just out there, £4, and I can expect to get, like this person, I can expect to get maybe like 25 plus shipping. So you can see that's a decent-ish listing, only 2 photos, and really nice thing to mention is this seller has mentioned the rainbow stripe. I think that's a good idea to mention. If it's got a rainbow stripe, mention it. You can even mention the button, because some of these had green buttons, some had red buttons, so well worth the pickup. From 4 I should get 25, so plus shipping, so really nice pickup. That nice simple sale, decent profit margin as well, so I was pleased with that. Let's go into the chat and see what people have to say. Bless says, Lisa, give her my love. I thank you, Lisa. I'm sure she'll appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, I got 40 for one this week, says Pete's Retro Collectibles, so I bought another for £5. Wow, not bad. Okay, I have one like that, but it has a crack, says Corin. Well, as long as it's just a crack to the casing, then I think you should still do okay with it. Just mention it. You'll probably have to reduce the price a bit, obviously, to reflect the condition, but it's still worth bearing in mind. Sib is just catching up with the video. I'm not sure if you're live or not, Sib, but thank you for letting me know the video is good. You look like a smooth operator. George says, I love a Polaroid, bread and butter for me. Yeah, definitely. They're out there in abundance. And I get the feeling they come in and out of fashion. So like, I feel that what you'll find is there'll be a real demand for them, especially like during summertime when loads of people will buy them, but they're the kind of item that once the kind of fad has gone, they end up back, back for sale at car boots and stuff, and people don't tend to ask much money for them, so you can just rinse and repeat. It seems like they're very summery. People use them for weddings as well. So it's one of the things people do at weddings now, where they'll buy a new film and then they'll hand Polaroid cameras out so that the guests can take Polaroid snapshots of the wedding day, and that also works for, like, obviously christenings and whatever, or birthdays, any big occasions that people want to celebrate. It's one of the things that people now do, I think. So yeah, they've got some uses. Let's move on to the next item. Who's got the heating on, says Sib. Am I that red? Yeah, I'm feeling a bit warm. The heating is on. Hey Fritz, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Let's go on to another item. Now, I try never to buy these things, but I really liked this item. I really liked it. I just saw it and I liked it. It looked really cool. I'm hoping it's good condition. The heating is on, yes, so I might be, but anyway, it's a mug, and it's actually a Wally mug. Now, this I only paid 50p for. It's actually a lot more nice. It's a strong yellow color, as you'd expect. It's not faded like it looks a little bit in the camera, but this is definitely a be on the lookout for style item. So it's a Wally mug, shaped like Wally, a bit square. I'm wondering how that would affect your drinking, like how you drink out of it. Maybe people just buy these and put them on their shelves, but I'm just thinking drinking out of like a square, I'm not sure how that would work. You'd have to have like a really wide mouth to, like, I don't know, it just I wouldn't be comfortable. But this is a Disney Store exclusive mug, and it actually has some very good value. I'm genuinely surprised. You should look out for this particular design, and you should also look out for they do one for Eve, who's the other character in the movie. So Eve is like this robot that looks like she's something off of an Apple production line. She's like all white and just has blue eyes, you know, that turn up. So still, but this thing is really worth looking out for. Let me just show you some completed listings on it. There we go. So you can see someone here got £20 plus shipping for that mug. You'll end up looking like this drinking out of a square mug, says BCP. Hi BCP. I know what you mean. Exactly. I was thinking it's a bit weird. Why not add a back of candy to the mug? Nice present for the holiday, and you'll add value to it. I could do Fritz, but this person has just photographed the mug on a carpet, so, and they got 20 quid for it. Look, it's just on their carpet. They've just taken a photo of it. There you go, bam bam bam. £20 plus £4 shipping. Very, very happy if I can get that. I'll be very pleased. I paid 50p for it, so you know it'll be worth the effort of putting it in a box and bubble wrapping it and whatever, protecting it in some card so it doesn't break. But yeah, 20 quid for a Disney Store exclusive Wally mug. So I'm pretty surprised. If you guys know any like other Bolo mugs, or be on the lookout for mugs, please share them in the chat. I'll be interested to see. But yeah, it is a really uncomfortable shape. I don't know why. It's clearly just for display, really. I mean, I can't see anyone wanting to drink out of it. So yeah, Eve was the other mug in the series. But yeah, I was about to say this, Fritz, good idea to bundle it with something. Yeah, I suppose you could put some candy canes in it if you wanted to, but it's not my style. I'm just going to photograph it and sell it, and that will be me done. 20 quid, guys, for a freaking Wally mug. I'll take that. Ben Fitzpatrick's latest tattoo is Wally and Eve. It's great, says Margaret Stewart. Wow, I've not actually seen that. But still, mugs have gone bad for me. Like, they're not good sellers, but some of the 3D Disney mugs still do well. Yeah, mugs are not something I want to sell, to be honest, because I just feel that they're just a lot of hassle for not a great deal of return. When I bought that, I actually thought for 50p it just looked cool and I could do with a mug, and it looked really cool. I thought I was actually going to try it. Yeah, I know what you said, Sib, but I'm keeping it family friendly. You know, you got to get that AdSense money. But yeah, I buy mugs to sell, then end up keeping. See, that's the thing, Karen. You can always do with more mugs, and when you drink as much coffee and tea as we do, it gets laborious either rinsing them out all the time, or the dishwasher fills up super quickly, and the last thing we need in this house is more mugs. We have too many mugs. Carla sells a lot of mugs, says Sib. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely money in some of them, clearly. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised, yeah, to get 20 quid for that from 50p. I'll be very happy. It's on Ben's vlog channel, says Peter Ray. Carla buys a lot of mugs, says Carla. Carla buys a lot of mugs. She's just clarifying she doesn't necessarily sell a lot of mugs. Wash your mouth out, can never have too many mugs. Honestly, Karen, I think you can. I think we're reaching the point of mug saturation. Our cupboards are now straining. I'm afraid to open some of the doors. You just don't know. And also, you know what? You end up with all these novelty mugs, and sometimes, like, I'm like 37. Sometimes I don't want to drink out of a Batman mug. Believe it or not, you know, like sometimes I don't, but I end up drinking out of Batman mugs. I like my Z-Bucks mug. Look, I'm drinking out of a Hello Kitty glass again. You know, we have a cutlery issue, okay? And it's definitely quantity over quality is the issue that we have. I collect Eeyore mugs, says Corin. Beck's mum is a massive fan of Eeyore and all things Eeyore. Are you only 37? Damn, says Carla, just for a minute. You know what? I've refused. I've actually been going grey/silver since my early 20s. Yeah, I just don't want to do that. I'm happy to just go grey. Just happy to it. Yes, first kitching of the day. Livestream luck is back, says Jason. Well, I'm glad for you, Jason. We have one glass at the moment. Where did they all go? Says Sib. God knows. Me too, Z. Love him, says Karin. Who? Me, lol, Z. I'm only teasing. You look very distinguished. Honest. Thank you. Gosh. I started going grey at 18. My husband is going grey. But men's suit grey. Says, yeah. I mean, I think I started going like grey in my early 20s. Like, it just, you know, it looked like a Mr. Fantastic patch at one point, and then it's like there and there. It's like symmetrical. Like the patch is there, and then yeah. But Eeyore, yeah, Beck's mum is a big Eeyore fan and collects all kinds of, or did collect all kinds of Eeyore stuff. All right. Let's move on to the next item that I want to share with you guys. This is pretty cool. I refuse to deal, says Carla. This is a pretty cool item. I got this for £1, and it's a Bush Pocket DAB radio. This is actually a local. I picked this up today on the way home from our local tip shop. So it's £1 I paid for that. It's a Bush DAB radio. Now the thing with these is a pocket radio. It uses the antenna, the headphones as an antenna. So you've got to make sure that whenever you test like a portable radio, you have to have some headphones around. Otherwise, it won't pick up any stations. So at the moment, it says like not service, not available or something. Yeah, service not available. But yes, it does work. I've tested it with some headphones, some earphones, 3.5mm jack, and it works fine. So I paid £1 for this, and I mean, this is a better condition item because this guy's got the original box and user manual. So he picked up £25 for his. I'd be happy to go from £1 to maybe like 15. I could ask like £15 for something like that. Jay Dennis asked what a tip shop is. Basically, it's like a charity shop, but it's by a tip or like a recycling place. So they've now started to put charity shops in. So when people come to the tip to tip out their unwanted goods, they can sometimes say, hold on, that's too good to go to landfill, let's put it into the charity shop. Lots of carpets in pictures today, says Corin. Yes, very true. Seems like it. But yeah, so this guy got 25 for his. You can see this is actually in conjunction with Argos, it says. Yeah, Argos Limited. So I think the Bush brand has been bought out by Argos or something. But yeah, I paid £1. I'll be happy to get 15. So that's a pretty cool little pickup as well. Okay. Sib says, love a good, wait, I'm not Ryan. Yeah, you don't need to drop to that kind of that level, Sib. Let Ryan have the potty humour. Z reminds me of the Remus play kit, the man with the iron fillings beard you had to make with the magnet. Gladly, BCP. I don't know what you're talking about. Karen says, did Bex go with you, or is she still feeling a bit under the weather? She actually came with me this morning, but then on the way home we had to pop in Sainsbury's to get a few bits so she can do a roast dinner. So she's actually in bed having a little recovery. She's still not feeling well. I think I'm actually catching something. But yeah, she came out with me this morning. We went to Car Boots, and then on the way home we popped into the tip shop, and we went to the Sainsbury's to pick up a few bits as well. So she came home and she was like, I can't do the video, I'm too knackered, not feeling well. So she's in bed, and when she gets up, she's probably going to start on Sunday roast. So it's a good reason to have a bit of a nap. Right, ours refused to let you have anything. It all has to go to landfill due to previous employees selling and pocketing the money, says Jay Dennis. Okay. Bush, the brand name comes from Gaumont Shepherd's Bush Studios. Sister brand is Alba. Today, all Bush and Alba products are sold exclusively at Argos and now Sainsbury's, says Sib. Wow. Gutted I didn't see you and Bex this morning. Maybe next week. Yeah, maybe next week, Jason. Yeah, I'm gutted as well. It's cool ways to say hi. Shazad says the worst thing is getting ill when you're self-employed. Yeah, she'll be fine. Oh, thanks, Karen. Very kind of you for the kind words. I hope she feels better soon. Yeah, she'll be fine. She's a fighter. She's one of those people that doesn't actually get ill often. She really doesn't. So she doesn't get colds or anything. So when she does, it does affect her. You keep breaking up. Oh God, let me know. Am I still breaking up, guys? If you can let me know, please let me know, because that does worry me, because I do have a low output message. Let me know if the sound is okay, guys. It's okay. The sound is fine. Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know, though. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Karin. Not here, all fine. Okay. All from Wiki, Karin says Sib. Yeah, Sib is big on the old Wiki knowledge there. Right. This is a really nice item I want to share with you guys. Video sound is good. Okay. Right. This is a nice item. I love picking up Walkmans, as you guys know. And this is a beautiful Walkman. That's actually my test cassette, which has given me a bit of bad news, but I'm going to talk to you about that. This is a Sony Walkman, and the model number is WM36. Whenever you see a Sony Walkman with a WM and like a relatively like lowish number, you can guess that you're probably going to be doing okay, especially if it's also made in Japan, because a lot of later Walkmans were not made in Japan. And if it just feels it, this Walkman doesn't have radio, but it's actually got a 5-band equalizer, which is so rare. So you can change, 5 different bands there to change. You got 100 hertz, 400 hertz, 1 kilohertz, 4 kilohertz, and 10 kilohertz. So a full graphic equalizer there. No BCP. It's not an S Club 7 cassette. It's actually the Jungle Book by Walt Disney Productions in 1983. I love this as my test tape. I don't know why. I just put it on. It's beautiful Walkman. It really is. It's solid. It's got a full equalizer. It's nice and clear. Like it's nice and clean in the back. Those are my batteries. I used to test it. Now, unfortunately for me, it's not working properly. Karin says I have excellent 30 megabit broadband. It's really weird. Maybe this is why I'm getting. Maybe that's why I'm getting like it saying that I've got a bad connection, Karin, because maybe the connection's not good for everybody. That might be the reason why, Karin. So thank you for letting me know. I'm going to keep on tweaking the stream, because I would want some people to be able to watch it, and some people not to be able to watch it. So thank you for letting me know, Karin. I'm really sorry it breaks up for you, and we'll look into it. 7 hertz, ear hurts. I give up, says Lisa. I don't know what you mean. My dad says his ear hurts. Oh, I get it, because I was reading out the hertz. Okay, very funny, Lisa. No, it was well worth the joke. yeah, Sony Walkman, £70 on eBay with box. It is, but unfortunately, after testing this, it's got a common issue, which is the belt has worn. Now, in the right hands, that would be a very easy fix. I have loads of Sony Walkman mini displayers. Are they worth much? Shazad, yeah, definitely check them out. You should be able to get some good money for some of them. It depends on the models, Shazad, but yeah, you should do okay. But yeah, both the spools turn when you're fast forwarding. The rewind doesn't work. So it doesn't work. The spools don't turn when you're rewinding. They only work when they're fast forwarding. And when you play it, the sound isn't right. So I'm guessing it's got a fault, like the belt, or like Fritz has said, one of the plastic gears inside are probably broken over time, possibly. However, and I paid £5 for this, guys. I paid £5. Now, the reason why I was happy to pay £5 was, because even in its current condition, I can still do okay with it. You can see this one here sold for 25 plus shipping, so still a good flip from £5 to £25. So this guy just took a couple of photos there, some nice photos actually, with the serial number. He said for parts not working, needs a new belt, and he sold his Walkman for £25 plus £4 shipping. So even though it's faulty, even though this doesn't work correctly, it's got issues, it needs a little bit of TLC, I should still get £25, which I think is really, really good. So I'm pleased with that. Right. So I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Hope you're liking some of the items you've seen. If you are, let me know. Let me just move on to another item. Okay. Another little electronic, but always worth looking out for. This was only £3, and it's a Philips. It's called a docking entertainment system, but basically it's an alarm clock with an iPod dock. So what you'll see is, okay, it's got a really cool mirrored finish to it. There you go. That just flips out like that, and you can stick your iPod, your old school iPod, there. So that adjusts. So you could probably use an old iPhone on it as well. When you're not using it, that flips back up nicely. That's pretty cool. It's got a nice mirror finish. It's got a display there. So yeah, that's a nice little docking station. You can control your iPod there. If you don't have an iPod, you can just use it as a regular alarm clock, because you've got the power button there, source button there, volume, sleep, the radio. You can set it to wake you up to either a buzzer, the radio, or your iPod if you've got that connected. So really cool. Yeah, definitely it's a nice pickup. It's actually complete with user manual and everything. So yeah, I mean, it was worth picking up for £3. Not amazing profit, but still decent. I think I could probably do at least as well as this guy. This guy got £16 with free shipping on auction with just one bid. I reckon I should probably be able to get like 20 quid for it or something, maybe a bit more. It depends. I'll have a look. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that pickup as well. Best thing I've watched since Star Wars Return of the Jedi. What was that, Sib? Shazad says, I have a drawer full of old electronics, many Sony stuff and tons of mobiles. I used to change my phone every couple of months back in the day. Wowza. Yeah, you'll definitely have some profit in there, Shazad. Did Beck buy anything, says Corin? Not this time. I don't think she was really up for it. She was actually tasked with looking for tops for our daughter, so she was busy looking through racks of clothes when we went to try to find some tops, but we couldn't find anything. Becca Feddy UK says hi there, Becca, thank you for popping in. Jason says, remember to wear clothes when photographing that. Yes, whenever you're photographing a mirrored item, do yourself a favor and dress appropriately. So yeah, very happy. Okay. Just what you want to wake up to a mirror, says Duchess and O'Malley. That's a good point. You don't always want to wake up to a mirror. I would probably scare myself as well. Jay Dennis says, old school iPods, iPhones, don't discount them. My old company has a repair refurbish side, and they are refurbishing old iPhones, the big connector ones, at a rate of 3,000 a month, and they're all going out into Europe. Funny you should say that, Jay Dennis. I like fixing up old iPods on the side. I just like doing it when I find them. I've actually fixed a 3rd generation iPod up. I'm always a bit with the old generation iPods. Like, I've got a 3rd generation iPod. I don't actually. It's not here, it's actually in the living room. I fix them up. You know, when I say fix them up, I do simple repairs, like if the hard drive needs changing, or if one of the connectors has come off, or most commonly it's the battery replacement, isn't it? But yeah, I like doing those. But with the 3rd generation iPod Classic, you've got to be so clear with your descriptions on eBay, because they charge using FireWire. And most people do not have FireWire on their computers anymore, and then they wonder why their iPod's not charging when they're plugging it in using USB. It just does not work. You have to use FireWire. That's for another day though, that. So hi Saida, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Okay, that's another item dealt with and shared. Now I've got a bit of a unique item. Hi Andrea, Falling on a Brew says, afternoon all, I'm listening while unpacking the shopping, so can't talk. That's fine, we're just going through some hiccups, really, just going through a few pickups. This is a pickup that I'm like confident about, but it's something that I'm not sure how well it will do yet. It's a matter of just trying. I saw this and everyone was walking past it. It's a Vector EP5000. Now, it's all the text is in what looks like Polish to me. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing it is Polish because it says Polski as the first language, and then it's got Angielski, which is obviously English, and then you've got Spanish, Russian, and German, I think. And so yeah, you can see the first language it mentions is it says Polski. So there we go. Damn, just looked up one of my mini disc players, MZRH1. It's worth 250 to 300. Maybe worth listing some of this stuff. Definitely Shazad, get it tested and get it listed. Mini disc players have got value. Yes, but yeah, this is really something I just thought I'd take a chance on, because, well, it looks like it should have value. So it's a translator, a 5-language translator. RJ says, boom, another video, love it, hi everyone. Peter says, have a good rest of the stream, got to go now, so much to do, so little time. No worries, Peter, thanks for popping in, appreciate it. But yeah, this is the reason why I bought it, is even though it's, you know, not a product that's normally sold in the UK, it really does look half decent. It's a 5-language translator. It comes in a really decent quality kind of carry case. It's got a substantial user manual, which I think is in all different languages. It's like a phrase book, which I think is amazing. So it does actually tell you in you know, it's like a phrase book as well. Earphones, it's got the user manual, you know, yeah, all different instruction manuals, and it even has like a little stylus with it as well. And I just thought, you know, Fritz says, isn't that a countdown unit from Russia? No, it's not. So I thought it's got to have some value. And also on the box, I noticed that, and I think on one of the manuals or something, it mentioned, or in the box somewhere, I think it mentioned, yeah, that including the new Oxford American Dictionary. So it's all there. I just thought it was interesting. Okay, so I really can't watch and list and chat. Not possible, says Karin. Monty Python English, Hungarian phrase book, says Jay Dennis. But yeah, this is the item. Anyway, this is the item. So it's the Vector EP 5000 vocal dictionary. Now this is what's so cool about it. So this is the dictionary itself. Open it up, and when you open it up and you switch it on, you realize that it's actually pretty decent. So it plays like a little tune. Look at that. It's got a little graphic there with the Big Ben and all these balloons. Okay, and then you can press menu, and it's got all these little icons, and it's got built-in phrases, and you can translate 5 different languages, and you can get it to speak in different languages as well. So if I go to phrases, let's have a look at some phrases, shall we? So you can choose phrases, and it's got all different menus. So you can go from communication, accommodation, meals, sightseeing. So if I go down, for example, to sightseeing and press enter, leaving a country, press enter, and what it will do is it will tell you a bunch of phrases on like leaving the country, leaving a country via plane. And the phrase is what is, here is my passport and air ticket. And you can see that I can actually get it to speak it to me, so I know how it sounds.
Here is my passport and air ticket.
So here is my passport and air ticket, it says, right? But the cool thing is, I can then go and hear that in Polish and get it to speak. And I can do it again in German. Oh, I should do it to this, really. I'm so silly. I got it in Russian. Okay. So the little red button worries me. Jay Dennis says, same problem here. As soon as I switch tabs, I want to look at what Zahir is holding up. I think you've just invited 4 Russians to Preston. Is it the Brexit version only has phrases for leaving the UK? It's a speaking, it's a speaking dictionary with all these phrases, all these words. And I only paid £5 for it. Now I've got a feeling it's got to be worth more than £5. Looking at other translators, it's got to be worth more than a £5. I don't know, but I would assume I should be able to get like 50 quid for something like this. If you look at the cost of other dictionaries and translators, I'm pretty sure I'll get around that, because I can explain that it is like the thing is, I haven't been able to find any like completed listings on on eBay UK. The closest I found was this listing. Well, why don't you look it up right now live? Well, I have done that, but this guy was selling them new, I can guess, and he had 5. But I don't know, like, I think he sold out, I'm guessing, or the listings ended, and it sells for that much. I don't know. So, but just going by what else is on the market and going by the technology in this, that it is a speaking dictionary, it's pretty handy. Some people prefer these things than using their smartphones, because I know that you can do all of this on a smartphone for free. Chris says one on Polish eBay. This is the best I could find, was this in sold listings. Maybe I should have checked like active listings, but still I think I'll do okay for it. I mean, it's a decent item. It really is. It's a decent item. So I'm pretty pleased with that. It's kind of, I think this may well be my like item that I expected the least from, that might do okay for me for a £5. So we'll see. How much is that in pounds? God knows. I don't know. Let's just see if I can copy and paste that to, okay, to GBP. Well, there you go, £80. So it's about £80, that is. So if I can sell it for 50 as a used item, then yeah, then I'm pretty pleased. I think I'll take that. I'll be happy with that. So yeah, I think I'm on to an okay purchase. I'm not sure how long that will take to sell, bearing in mind it's a bit obscure. But those were new, by the way. This looks like it hasn't been used very much, so it's used very good. But for a £5, I'm pretty sure I'll do okay out of that. Thanks, Lisa. Jason says nice pickup. Thank you, Jason. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. We're getting to near the end. We are getting to near the end. Okay, on the way home, we picked this up. It's a Sony CD player. It's a CDP 797. It comes with the user manual, but unfortunately it's missing the remote control. I love picking up old hi-fi stuff, and that's quite a nice item. And we paid £10 for it though, which is probably the most I would be prepared to pay for it, if I'm honest with you. I don't think I'd want to pay any more than £10. But it's, I think, a decent-ish pickup. Let me just see if I can. Oh gosh. Right. Let me just find the sale that I was going to be showing you guys. Let me just transfer over. Yeah, it's a nice little Sony CD player. I wouldn't want to pay more than £10 for it. If it had the remote, I would have probably paid more. But this isn't the best example, but this guy sold his for 35 plus £12.50 shipping, so 47.50 in total. Just got the one bid. However, I've seen these sell for like €50 plus shipping, and I'm pretty sure that I should be able to get that. This wasn't actually a well done sale, because if you actually look at the remote control, because mine doesn't have remote control, but I think I should still comfortably get 50. I'll take 40 for it plus shipping if I needed to. So it does come with a remote control, like the original one does come with a remote control. If I can actually stop at the freaking photo with the remote, or maybe I can't. Where is the freaking remote? There it is. There's the remote control. The remote control is what someone actually sold the remote for £35. No. Someone sold the remote for more money as well. Someone has actually sold the remote for, or it's asking around £30 for the remote as well. So it's an interesting pickup nonetheless, in my opinion. So £10 should get 40 to 50. That's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, so just a decent CD player. Little things to look out for. Well, this one's actually made in France, so but that's interesting in itself. Not many items of electronics, especially Sony goods, not made in France anymore. You can see it's in really nice condition on the back there, really clean. I think I should do pretty well with this unit. I would be expecting to get 40 to 50 pounds for it, definitely. That's my that's my opinion. Let me just move this. Okay. All right, so let's get back out of that. I've had my heating on for 2 weeks at least. So wow, that is pretty early. Okay, and I want to get to a couple more pickups. We've only got 3 more items to go through, guys, and then we're done. I promise you can go and get on with your days. This next pickup I was pretty pleased with. Oh gosh. Ta-da. This was for 2 collector's editions of World of Warcraft. So collector's edition number 1, it's Mists of Pandaria, and then collector's edition number 2, it's Cataclysms. So you've got World of Warcraft Cataclysms. I saw them. The woman wanted 15 each. She did. You're right, Jason. I believe it or not, I got them both for 20. So what happened was I saw them and I said, you can't use the game, can you, because the code's been used. And she was like, yeah. And she was like, it's just for my husband. So I just said to her, okay, how much would you do for both? Would you do a price for both? Because she, like you said, she wanted £15 a pop, so £30 for both. So she said she'd do 25, and I said 20. Like, I left it. I said I'd do 20 for both, and she thought about it for a second, and she was cold. She just wanted to make some money from the car boot, and she just wanted to get some cash for it. So she was happy to take 20 in the end, and I was happy to pay 20. Now, what's cool about these is they are really, really nice condition. They're really good condition. They're barely, like, they've only been used, as it were, to use the code. So let me just show you what you get. So it's a really good quality box set. So you get these like really epic. I'm saying really so much, guys. I'm saying really a lot. So you get this art book. It's a hardback art book. It's a real nice art book there. Actually, quite substantial, nice hardback art book. It's got an embossed back. It's really nice, actually. I keep on saying really again. It's excellent. Then the mouse mats are unused. That's important. And then you've got the soundtrack, which is sealed. The game is obviously opened because he would have opened it and used the code. But then the behind the scenes DVD is also sealed. So yeah, they're really good condition. Corin says should sell Wellesley. Yeah, I mean, normally if you see World of Warcraft collector's editions, the original chests are worthless. Expansion boxes can be worth good money if they're complete, even when the game code has been used. The game CD, yeah, the game CD is in the box, actually. So game CD is, yeah, the game CD is in the box. So, the game CD is in the box as well. So, and everything else is sealed. Should sell Wellesley. Well, that's the kiss of death for that then. Says, no, they will sell well. They will, because it's actually really these actually do sell pretty well even when used. Let me just slide this back in here. Oh. And Warcraft does have a huge following. There we go. So that's the first one. And then there's the second one. It's the same thing, except this is really sealed as well. It's all sealed, and it's all there. It's the same thing. So paid £20, and I'll show you what I expect to get. So here is Cataclysm. One Cataclysm used. They've said it's like new, but it is used. It's open. The cards are open. On my one, the cards are sealed. Everything's actually sealed on my Cataclysm. The card packs are sealed. Everything's sealed. And this guy got £44 plus shipping for that. So I'm pretty pleased, considering I've paid £10 each, and that's at auction, £44 plus shipping. And then if I go to the Mists of Pandaria, that one went for 55 at auction, and again, mine's got mine doesn't have like that damage there, which is cool. I don't know where that damage was. Yeah, so mine's in sealed condition. I'm pretty sure this has been open, the soundtrack's been open, but that got £55. So I'm really pleased that went well. Kenneth says, hi Z, is it possible to get a private chat with you? I'm from Denmark. I want to start up a YouTube channel for Danish people regarding reselling on eBay, Amazon and car hauling. Would like some tips. If possible, if I have some time, definitely, but there really isn't much to it, Kenneth. It's just about getting in front of the camera. There's nothing that I can really teach you, Kenneth, or advise you on. It's just enjoy what you do, get in front of the camera and just do it. Yeah, charity auctions at 8 o'clock tonight. So yeah, those were really good. Pretty pleased. Now the final thing I want to share with you guys, I think we've shared it already, but I wanted to share this because I really like these. This is actually a charity shop haul. I just want to share it with you guys because there might be some of you in here that weren't in here last time, and I want to share them again. Oh, just look at these. Those are beautiful. My Bally shoes. I just want to share them again because they're part of the weekend pickup. Look at them. It's just gorgeous. So hopefully I will get good money for those. Pay £10 for these. There's only one other listing on eBay, which are these. So this guy's got them listed in Australia, and he's asking, at the moment he's got 50% off, and he's asking £130. That's probably what he wants anyway, is £130. So you know, I don't know what you'd get for them, but I think I'll do a good job on the photos. I mean, his photos are not bad actually, but I think you could probably do with a bit of getting the color to show a little bit better, because they almost look black in some of the photos rather than the burgundy-ish color. So yeah, that's my final pickup that I wanted to share with you guys. Wow, this video has gone on for nearly an hour. Am I going to clean them up? I don't think they need cleaning up, Sib. They're really good condition. They're excellent condition. They don't need cleaning up. They're mint. No, you know, no scuffing that I can see. No major scuffing anyway. Like the toes have very slight amount. The leather is still soft. It's beautiful on the inside. They're really nice shoes. Bally, made in Italy. Pellegrino, really nice shoes. So paid a tenner for them, Lucy. So really pleased. I think I should be aiming for around £100. Treasure hunting. Oz says good day all. Yeah, okay, you're right. They look rough on the first viewing, like me, says Sip. But yes, guys, I just want to share those pickups. I'll be getting those listed as soon as possible. So I just wanted to share all of those. Nice variety today. We had video games, portable electronics, like the translator, the shoes, CD player, alarm clock, and mugs and Polaroids and whatnot. So pretty good haul considering it's the tail end of the season. Add monk shoes to the description, says Bobby Billington. Thanks for that, Bobby. I appreciate it. I'll definitely put that into the title. Yeah, I really appreciate everyone popping in and like sharing the haul with you guys. Obviously tonight is the charity auction. I'm sure it's going to be amazing fun. Hopefully I'll be on there as well to show my lot. And there we go. No one go live now. I have to list this, Karen. Alright guys, thank you for